Hello, hello. Welcome or welcome back to my space. I hope you are doing well. So listen, I opened a few cards and it's quite interesting. We are starting with two aces in reverse. Kind of feel that there is somebody here that wanted to block you. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse here. They wanted to block you. We might be talking about blocking information from coming towards you. It might also mean that they were truly trying to block your life energy, right? Your creation, something like that. In the second position here, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So it's kind of if they were trying to block some kind of opportunity coming your way. Considering that we have those two cards here together, I truly feel here that somebody could feel your infinite potential and they didn't want you to get there, right? And they were ready to do absolutely everything and anything in order to block you from getting something or getting somewhere. We will get into the tarot, we will get more information about that, but we have the Seven of Swords here. This is in the driving energy. So, is it that somebody was trying to get away with something, and this is why they were trying to block everything from you? With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, we might also be talking about money, right? But we mainly what I feel here truly with the Ace of Wands talking about blocked energy, blocked creativity, blocked life force, and then the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, I kind of feel more that it's like somebody trying to block your manifestations, right? Seven of Swords. This is the sneakiest card of the minor arcana. This is trying to get away with something, being able to lie, manipulate, cheat, conning, backstabbing, stealing. We have it all here, right? So somebody here had no limit to what they were ready to do in order to try to block something from your life for you regarding your happiness. But here's the thing, right? This is the very interesting part for me. It is that first of all we have the King of Wands here. This is talking about your courage. Your energy is with the King of Wands here, we are talking about someone who is a free thinker, they are a leader, they are courageous, they have a lot of energy, right? Nothing is stopping the King of Wands of going wherever they need to go, right? So this is your energy. So all of this, even though it is kind of negative, this cannot stop a King of Wands. And you can be a feminine, right? And be in the King of Wands energy. You are a leader and you are moving forward. You are courageous. So even though this might have bothered you, this might have not been pleasant, but at the end of the day, I see, roaring lion in front of me. I kind of feel that you might be someone, that doesn't especially show your strength. You might even not judge yourself. Consider yourself as being someone so strong, but I kind of feel that I'm talking with someone here that when you are being challenged by life, this is where you, at the end of the day, truly shine. Because this is where you are truly showing your strength. And then, very, very interesting, the path shift here, the test and the change, we have here the Six of Cups. So it kind of feels, we have the Seven of Swords here, somebody trying to get away with something. This is talking about the past. This is talking about healing. This is talking about your inner child. So I kind of feel that there might have been something here in your past, maybe in your connection to your inner child, this person should have paid attention, right? Because if they would have paid attention, even though I said, I don't feel that this King of Wands energy is the first thing that we can see when we are meeting you or looking at you, right? You don't appear to be this strong, courageous, this leader. It's not like the thing that is jumping at people's face when they are thinking about you, right? But there is here something about you and your past and your future that somebody should have understood here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, right? So somebody here, once again, it is coming back to this energy of trying to block you. But more than that, with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, it's more about someone who should have paid attention, but they didn't. They didn't pay attention, right? They didn't... The word that come to me, but it's related to the card, they didn't study you, but it's more like they didn't perceive you for who you truly are, right? Yeah, and there is here this energy of healing. So maybe didn't they consider what your healing did to you? Anyway, listen, I kind of feel that this King of Wands energy, right? If you are now in this King of Wands energy, I kind of feel that it is something that was always in you. You don't suddenly become courageous, right? The healing process might change something in the sense that maybe before you might be doubting yourself, you might have a harder time because of your own feelings and emotions, all those kind of things, but you are not born a King of Wands, right? So I truly feel here that this person, they should have observed something and they didn't. They didn't. Or they were very, very much blinded by their own false narratives. Maybe we are talking here, we are talking here about someone who is operating with hidden agendas. So at the end of the day, someone who's in this energy, I don't think that they have the depth to truly understand a King of Wands energy, right? So anyway, we'll get in the tarot, we'll get a little bit more information about all of this. I don't know why, but I feel to use the classic tarot. Yeah, I feel the classic tarot. So let's take the classic tarot. Just a reminder, this is a collective reading, which means that it is a group reading, which means that it might be for you, it might be partly for you, and it might not be for you. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't take on yourself a story that is not yours. If I am talking about masculines or feminines, I am not especially talking about the gender. I'm talking about the energy from where someone is operating. So please apply it however it applies to you, and this reading can be past, present, or future. Okay. Wait. 1 second. Okay, let's see. The Ace of Wands in reverse here. Tell me the Ace of Wands in reverse. I don't know how to take it like this. Oh, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so they were trying here. Oh. Yeah, we are talking here about... It kind of feels that we are talking about someone here that was putting the responsibility of something of theirs, and they were putting it on you, right? like they made you responsible of something that is none of your business. You are not supposed to carry this, right? 1 second, I'm checking that you can see all the cards. Yes, you can. Okay, give me something more here about this Ace of Wands in reverse. The King of Cups. I truly feel here that we are talking about someone who was trying to... Listen, we might be talking about a family member. It doesn't have to be. We might also be talking about someone that you were in relationship with. Somebody that... I kind of feel that we are talking about someone that was close to you, right? And I kind of truly feel here that we are talking about someone who is toxic and who is... They know that they are toxic. They know that they have double standards. They know that they are making you carry burdens that are not yours to carry, but kind of feel that they are doing it on purpose in order to keep you down, to keep you small, to keep you weak, to keep you doubting yourself. This is what I feel here. Okay, we might be talking about money. If, for example, we are talking about family, right? Somebody might have planned since years and years. Let's say, for example, that we are talking about a sibling, right? Because this is the most common way to explain that, right? A sibling that is jealous of you. They have always been jealous of you, right? So when they are a child, they are jealous, and so they hate you, and they want you to disappear, and they don't want you to be happy, and like they're extremely jealous, right? Very, very jealous. We are here on the limit of someone who has a narcissistic wound, someone that when you arrived. No, it can also be that the family dynamic that they consider, I don't know. Anyway, jealous. Because if I'm getting there, we can be here for hours. So let's say a sibling that is jealous, right? And at a certain age, they understood that there is some kind of inheritance, right? And they don't want you to get it. They want to have it, right? And so it started when you were younger and they were trying to destroy you all the time, right? And I kind of feel that if this is what we are talking about, there might be a neglecting parent, a narcissistic parent. It's a dysfunctional family system there, right? Obviously. And so I kind of feel that you might be the empathetic child, the kind child, maybe the caretaker in your energy, and the person that we are talking here has developed narcissistic tendency. Very often it's the case, right? All their life they have put a lot of energy in trying to keep you down. At the end of the day, all it has done, it is develop your awareness, right? Your emotional maturity, your emotional intelligence, your wisdom, right? At the end of the day, when you are going through such situation, yes, it might truly make you doubt yourself, and it might be very painful, destructive. But at the same time, you are also developing, because here's the thing, when you always have to, when you are dealing with such an injustice, somebody trying to bring you down all the time, in order to survive, you have to have the ability, first of all, to take yourself up, right? Which develops some kind of strength, continue to move forward with having an enemy attacking you all the time, and also because this person might be always making you feel that you are this and you are that and you are that, you have to truly fight against that and know who you are. So at the end of the day, the moment that you heal, you become truly this King of Cups here, right? Because during all this time, you had to develop all kind of things in order to survive, right? So the moment that you are healing and you understand what is going on, you have a lot of awareness, self-awareness, wisdom, emotional intelligence, uh, emotional maturity, all those kind of things, right? So yeah, I kind of feel here that this is what we might be talking about. It doesn't have to be a sibling, it can be whoever, you know, but I kind of feel that it is somebody truly from your first circle that was extremely jealous of you. Yesterday we talked about a dark feminine that was jealous of you. So it's not the same at all, right? But it kind of feels that you might have been dealing, yeah, we might be talking here about someone at home, right? Yeah, you might be somebody who is attracting a lot of jealousy. You know, I kind of feel that some people attract a lot of jealousy and it's coming from many, many places at the same time, you know? Yeah. Okay, I kind of feel the need to shuffle here. We'll get into this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I truly feel that somebody here wanted to take your life force. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, stuck. Just, oh, I love it. I love it. So listen, yeah, somebody here truly wanted to block some kind of manifestation coming your way, something concrete coming your way, right? So when I'm talking about something concrete, we might be talking about a house, we might be talking about money, we might be talking about your life strength, even though it might not feel concrete, there is something concrete. We might be talking about a healthy relationship, we might be talking about career. We are talking here about someone that was ready to do anything and everything in order to keep you down, right? Yeah, so the Hangman in reverse. I was wondering when I saw this Hangman in reverse if it meant that they wanted you stuck, even though we already understood that this person wanted you stuck, right? They wanted you down, they wanted you stuck, they wanted you doubting yourself, hating yourself. Maybe we are even talking about someone who would have appreciated if you wouldn't be here anymore, right? Self-inflicted, whatever, you understand? Or if they are stuck. And then the Justice card came out, and it is interesting because it is also coming under this King of Wands. So here it kind of feels that they are stuck, right? Whatever they were trying to create here to block you, it's not working. It's not working. Tell me more here, please, about this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, we have the Five of Swords. For me here, this Five of Swords, it is truly you not abandoning. You fighting through everything. Usually the Five of Swords is more talking about winning at all costs, but it's more about being... it's not in a positive way, but I kind of feel here that there is something very, very positive. Because when you are dealing with someone who wants to win at all cost, and what they want for them winning, it is destroying you, you have no other choice at the end of the day to be in the same energy of, because here winning at all cost, at the end of the day, it is saving yourself, right? We are talking about saving yourself. Okay. Interesting. Tell me the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords. Yeah. They were lying about you, right? We have here the Ace of Swords in reverse, creating confusion, lying. And we have the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, somebody with a lot of secrets, pretending to know things that they don't know. It's all lies, right? Everything is lies. This also comes back to me to what I said to you before. With the High Priestess in reverse, we might be talking about someone who think that they are very good at reading people. They think that they have a lot of intuition, right? It's not intuition, right? If they have something, they have learned the ability to feel what are the triggers of people in order to put them down, because there is no intuition here. Or it is somebody here who doesn't listen to their intuition. Okay, I want some more information here about this High Priestess in reverse. So yeah, we are talking here about lying, manipulating, lack of clarity, the Ace of Swords. Tell me here the High Priestess in reverse. Again, we have this Ten of Wands in reverse. They were trying to block your intuition for you not to realize how many burdens they were putting on you. Okay, tell me. High Priestess in reverse. The Six of Cups in reverse. They needed you to be stuck in this energy of the past. Listen, it is someone who has succeeded in the past to destroy you. You might have been struggling, for example, with your mental health because of what this person did to you. So I kind of feel that in the past they have succeeded somehow to make you doubt of yourself, to constrict you, restrict you. What I mean by that, it is that I kind of feel that this person have succeeded to get into your mind, and that you might have thoughts about this person, even maybe subconsciously, in whatever you did. Like their judgments were living freely in your head. Like they truly had some kind of power over your mind. Whatever you would do, maybe subconsciously, you were afraid of their judgment, right? Okay. Tell me here, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, listen. They didn't want you to have any direction. They wanted you to be totally stuck. They wanted you to not be able to take the reign of your life and move forward. They wanted to keep you small. This is truly what we are talking about. But once again, I truly feel here the energy of jealousy, but a psychopathic jealousy. Truly. This is why I kind of feel the sibling, right? Because with the sibling, it doesn't have to be, as said, but there is something here when it comes to a sibling that is so engraved in them, right? It comes from the like it, there is a lifetime construction of hate in a narrative, roles, you know? Everybody has their role here. This is why I kind of feel a sibling, truly a sibling that's, you know, at the end of the day, it might also be someone that is a very, very jealous sibling, right? And they have with you You know, at the end of the day, when we are talking about a very jealous sibling, for example, look, the light goes out. 1 second. I will have to buy new candles. Listen, a jealous sibling, right, that can act in these ways, right? This is their way of thinking. They are not just a jealous sibling anymore, right? It becomes part of their identity. And so, if you are, for example, in a relationship with someone who is this jealous sibling, trust and believe that they will bring it into your relationship because it became part of them, right? The jealous sibling is not just a jealous sibling, it is somebody jealous. It is someone that if they can feel the need to control and dominate a sibling out of jealousy, this is their pattern of behavior, right? So will they apply it to everyone? No, absolutely not. Of course not. But they will apply it to some people in their life, right? Okay, let's see here. The King of Wands. This is truly where, for me, the energy shifts, right? The King of Wands. Tell me, the King of Wands. Yeah. The Nine of Cups in reverse. The Lovers. And the Seven of Swords. Yeah, listen. You knew who you were dealing with. Maybe you haven't seen it all the time, but I kind of feel that well before they could realize that they were dealing with the King of Wands here, right? Nine of Cups in reverse, somebody arrogant, entitled, right? Yeah, you had no other choice but to align to your higher self. I said, when you are surrounded by enemies, and here, this is an enemy. This is somebody who hates you, who wants to keep you down. It's not somebody that you can just step away from. They don't allow you to step away. They need to feel that they have some kind of control over you, right? They are forcing themselves into your life, right? Again, we have the Seven of Swords energy. Yeah, you knew that this person was lying, stealing, manipulating, cheating, backstabbing. You knew that. You knew that. Maybe you had some kind of hope that maybe before you were healed, right? Because I kind of feel that we are talking here about someone that you got into your healing, right? You got into some kind of awareness, understanding that you need to save yourself. You need to save yourself. And maybe afterwards you realized you had a much clearer image of what's going on. But I kind of feel that you already understood that it was abusive, toxic, controlling, that there was something there that was not okay, right? Even though if you might not have had a very, very clear image. Because when we are dealing with those situations, it's all about creating confusion. It's all about keeping you in a mental prison. It's all about keeping you in a mental fog, about making you doubt of who you are, of who they are, of the intentions, right? Your intuition might be screaming at you, telling you, no, 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 this is abuse, this is abuse. But somehow, because those people are just, it kind of, they are keeping you all the time on a you know, I see in front of me a pot of water, right? And they are always keeping it for it to boil all the time, right? So you are trying to take down the discomfort of the boiling energy, because also they are blaming you because you are boiling, right? But it's just in order to make you boil even more. So you are always doing the work in order to bring back this boiling energy inside of you, and then they will come and sneakily put the fire back on, right? They don't want you to be at peace. They don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to be able to build your life. They want you to be stuck. This is what they want. They want you to be so weak that you will carry all their burdens, right? And we are talking here about someone who has no empathy, right? It's even sadistic at the end of the day, right? There is something sadistic because this person enjoys to see you down. They feel strong seeing you down. Okay. Tell me something else here about this King of Wands. Yeah, listen. The Emperor. Yeah, you took back the lead. You took the lead. I kind of feel that at the end of the day, this person, on one side, I want to say that this person has underestimated you. On the other side, I kind of feel that they didn't. They didn't, right? And this is why there was so much hate. I kind of feel that what they have underestimated, it is your ability to survive, your drive, your intelligence even maybe, right? Your intuition. I don't know if they have underestimated you or if they have somehow overestimated themselves, right? Because if we are talking about a sibling, when you were young, right, they might have truly destroyed you, right? And they might has been stuck on this image, right? That they can destroy you. You are destroyed already, right? They didn't see the healing, right? They didn't see your connection to the highest or to your higher self. Right? Yeah. Anything else here about this King of Wands? Judgment. Yeah. At the end of the day, right, they might have created all this confusion, all of this, all of that. I kind of feel that when you were confused and you were in this very difficult energy, right, I kind of feel that they thought that you were self-hating. And I don't feel that this is where you were. I kind of feel that your energy was more going towards how can we change the situation? How can it become more comfortable? But I kind of feel that this person thought that they succeeded to make you hate yourself. And this is the biggest mistake. Because it was never about you hating yourself. It is about you, how do I survive in this world, right? With people like that. It was more about that. How can I find the peace, the boiling water, bringing it down, right? Not being affected this way. Not giving so much power to somebody external to me. Kind of feel that this was more the thing, right? But the moment that you could put a straight judgment, right? Maybe there is some kind of something that came. Maybe you went to a therapist. Maybe in those tarot readings, maybe you understood something about answering this question that you had. How am I dealing with those energies in my life? Is this just this person or is it a lot of people? Because if you are dealing with a sibling that might be jealous of you, you might be dealing with a lot of jealousy from a lot of people, right? Because this sibling wouldn't be jealous of you if there was not something about you that made you, I want to say attractive in some kind of way, right? And it might be energetically attractive. So you might not have just been dealing with this person, might be a sibling, might not be a sibling, right? But not just with one person jealous of you. We were talking about it before, right? Some people are attracting jealousy over and over and over and over again, right? And it changes you. It changes the way that you approach people, right? I kind of feel here that there is something that happened that you got in a judgment. Look at those cards, right? Look at how this Emperor is looking at the Seven of Swords. At a certain moment, there was no doubt anymore, right, about the energy of this person. You might have said to yourself, yeah, but this person is like that because they had a difficult childhood, because they love me, but they don't know how to express it. You know, you might have made excuses. Kind of feel that at a certain moment, you didn't, right? Anyway, I want to say something here, right? If you need to make excuses for somebody's behavior, right, this is a red flag. This is a red flag, right? Because the fact that you are getting to this place where you need to make them excuses, it means that this person is hurting you, right? There should be the focus. There should be the focus. Does it mean that people have no excuses? No, there are reasons why people are like this or like that. But usually, sane, a healthy person or somebody who wants to heal, when you are going to them and you are telling them, listen, you are hurting me doing that, they won't try to convince you that you are the problem. They won't say, you know how I am, this is who I am, and that's it. No, they would say, I'm sorry, I will do my best not to do that anymore. And they are truly putting effort there, right? So if you get to the place where you are just excusing a behavior, right? Making excuses for a behavior for someone, consider that you might not be looking at the situation where it is. You are prioritizing them, their comfort over you, right? It's not because you can explain the abuse that the abuse doesn't happen, right? I don't know, maybe somebody needed to hear this. Okay, so listen. Love it, Judgment, Emperor, seeing clearly the Seven of Swords energy. Yeah, right? The moment that you could see, did something happen that made you clearly see who they are? Maybe. Maybe they did something that there was no doubt anymore, right? They don't care about you. They don't care about morality, integrity. It might be. But it might also be that it's a process of your healing. But I kind of feel here more, considering the visual that we have here, that you truly saw something. You saw them lying, cheating, manipulating, stealing, right? You saw it. And it just, it was the aha moment. I don't know if it's an aha moment because it didn't come out of the blues, but it was just, the confirmation. It's like when you are feeling that somebody is cheating on you, but you don't know, and then suddenly you see something and it's the confirmation. There is no doubt anymore, right? So there is some kind of release. This is the moment where you can truly, because when you are stuck in this doubt, right, you cannot heal. You cannot heal. The healing starts the moment that you accept the reality for what it is. And sometimes you don't have the proof, and it doesn't matter. It's accepting the fact that you are unhappy, that you are being emotionally abused, that you are confused, that you don't feel safe. Sometimes there is the answer. It's always better, of course, to have a concrete answer. But most of the time, those kind of people, they don't give you answers. They want you to be emotionally stuck because then they feel that they have some kind of power over you, right? So, tell me the Six of Cups. The Two of Cups in reverse. And the Six of Swords, listen. Yeah. I kind of feel here that we are talking about your inner child healing, right? We are talking here about someone with who you could never, ever see things the same way. And I kind of feel that at the end of the day, it might have been very confusing for you because this person was intentionally going against you. So you might have been very confused because there are, let's say, things that both of you have in common. With every person, we have something in common, right? And even when you were bringing this thing that you have in common, right, in a discussion, thinking that maybe this will create some kind of happy bond, they would they would react in a very, very weird way. So, because this person doesn't want the healthy bond. They don't want it. Yeah, Six of Swords, going towards calmer water. Yeah, I kind of feel that you knew that this person was totally stressing you out. Totally stressing you out. Tell me more here, please. Yeah. Seeing the truth, accepting the truth, mental clarity. Mental clarity. You might have taken distance for some kind of reason. For example, going to holidays or being distant because of something. And I kind of feel that you realized the shift in your energy when this person couldn't reach you. How suddenly you were peaceful, but it's not just peaceful. It's changing everything, right? Tell me more here, please. Yeah. They were the lack of stability in your life. I truly feel that you understood that this person couldn't stand seeing you happy. This person couldn't stand seeing you being celebrated, being stable. Yeah, they couldn't stand it. Listen, look at what we have here. The smear campaign. The smear campaign. Because they needed you, I have the Five of Pentacles here, they needed you to be in a miserable place. I kind of feel that you might have some kind of happy nature, Yeah, they wanted you to always be on the defensive. This is what they wanted. Okay, let's go to closure here. Let's go to closure here. Yeah, listen. This person is totally stuck, right? They are totally stuck. I was thinking while I was taking those cards, right? Why is this coming up, right? And I kind of felt here, I was attracted by those two cards, that the truth is coming out. There is some kind of mental clarity that is coming to people. With the Page of Swords, we also have the Justice card here. Where is the Justice card is here. We have the Judgment here, right? So I kind of feel here that there is some kind of truth that came out that is creating for them some kind of instability, right? Like if they are not unstable usually, but I kind of feel that usually they succeed to somehow, they might be going through the dark night of the soul, right? We are talking here about someone who was obsessively trying to bond you. They didn't want you to be able to go towards a new beginning, right? Acting like total, like no respect for value, ethics, integrity, nothing, right? Not thinking about the consequences of their actions, right? Okay, anything more here? I kind of truly feel here that there is a truth that came out. You took distance, right? The Two of Cups in reverse. You protected yourself. You took distance. You cut this forced bond on you. This person was trying to put you in a prison, in their prison, right? They didn't care about your happiness. They didn't want to see you happy. They needed you to be their emotional punching bag. And even, it's the kind of person that you better answer when they call, right? It's truly a tyrant. We are talking here about a tyrant in your life. It is a tyrant. I just feel that you might have been the main person that they allow themselves to be like this, right? With other people, they might maintain a mask. When they succeed to feel that they have some kind of power or some emotional trick on someone, then they are starting to operate the same way, right? But I kind of feel that you were the main one. So yeah, you took distance, you went towards calmer water. This is showing something, right? If the moment that you are taking distance, you are in a much better place. Here, it doesn't even show that you are in a much better place. What it shows more, it is that they are losing their shit. They have no stability. The moment that you are taking distance and you are going towards calmer waters, this is what is shown here. That they are unstable. That they are acting in the most foolish ways, right? Taking stupid risk because they are trying to maintain some kind of control over you while you are gone. You are gone. The Six of Swords, you are gone, right? Yeah, obsessive. They are just showing how obsessive they are. Yeah. They don't want to hear anything. They are stuck in their mind, right? Yeah, they are enraged because there is some kind of dependence over you. They were dependent on you. On you being down, you being in a lack of abundance, lack of comfort. Yeah, you went towards calmer water. You are peaceful now. And there is here, with this Page of Swords, are we talking about other people seeing the truth? Yes, I kind of feel that this is what it is, because they are totally losing their shit. But there is also you seeing them exactly for who they are, right? Yeah. Yeah, you regained your power. You regain your intuition. You are in alignment with your heart space. Yeah, it's drama for them. They cannot defend what they did. They cannot. Yeah, bad memories of the past. Yeah, blocked, listen, look. Look. Six of Wands in reverse. They lost. They are seen by other people like the devil that they were acting regarding you and maybe regarding other people, right? Yeah. Okay, listen, I will leave it here. I hope that it was insightful, maybe healing, right? I kind of feel that this is more what this reading was about. It was about healing, so I won't say I hope that it was entertaining, because I don't think that it was entertaining. Maybe it was healing, you know, maybe it was just bringing more clarity about the situation. So anyway, I will leave it here. I wish you a beautiful day, afternoon, evening, whenever you are watching this. Until very, very soon. Bye.